Welcome. I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on Numerologist.com. I am here with this month's crystal messages. So what I'd love you to do is place your hands over your heart. Let's do that this month. Let's place our hands over our hearts and just invite the angelic energy, your healing guides, your crystal guides. Let's invite all the energy to come in to help you to select crystal 1, 2, or 3. All right, a crystal that's going to give you a message that's going to support you for this month. Okay, you ready? All right, so we're in June. This is our 6th month. All right, so that's 6 energy. 6 is the number of the lovers in the tarot. So this is about making decisions. It's about having 2 sides to a story as well. So it's trying to figure things out. You know, what's the truth and maybe what is an untruth, or that what's not the truth for you. There's also this vibration of 4 for this year, and when you add 6 and 4 together, it comes to 10, and 10 is the energy of the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. So this is about moving on, moving forward, moving into a new way of being. And I love to look at the number 10 as a person in the number 1 with one of those hula hoops that they're moving along, or maybe a tire or wheel that they're just moving along. And that's the same for you, that you are moving something along. You're starting to move, you're starting to take action. And it may be that you are moving out of a certain phase of your life into a new phase of being, new way of being. And that number 1 is individual. It's you finding your own path. So it's not someone telling you what to do. It's you finding your own way. And your own way for the next maybe 9 months or 9 years even, because there's that start of a new cycle for you. Yeah. All right, so if you chose crystal number 1, then your crystal is this banded amethyst. So the amethyst has, to me, it has this vibration of transformation. It's saying that something is changing for you, something is transforming. So if you think of the numerology for this month, then maybe that transformation is coming out from where you were, moving into something new. I feel with the bands of this that you are still, it's almost like you might have 2 jobs or 2 ways of being or 2 relationships. I feel like there's 2 of something that comes in with this banded amethyst, and there's almost a sense of you splitting your time between 2 things. And it might be that it's 2 religions, or it's 2 thoughts, 2 ideas, 2 creative inspirations that's coming through, and you're trying to figure out which one shall I go with, or just do them together, and you're just dividing your time between the 2. I feel like 2 is very important. When I look at this, the bands have white in them or grey in them, and the violet as well. So part of this is saying that it could be emotional for you, especially with the violet, because you're going through change, you're letting go of something. And that grey is that you may not have decided yet which way you're going to go. And it's just to know that it's okay. Because you've chosen these 2, it's okay to keep balancing your life as long as you have balance in it. But there's transformation that's coming. And again, with numerology for this month, it's nudging you towards maybe letting go of 2 of something and moving into the 1, moving into you as an individual. Yeah? Or a 1 path, moving into 1 path. All right, second stone or second crystal is carnelian, this beautiful orange. It's highly creative. Now, when I look at this stone, my immediate thought is emotion, because it's connecting in with the sacral center. That's highly emotional energy. It's an emotional center, emotional chakra. And I feel with this orange, it's almost like excited. There's a sense of excitement. So again, we come back to that sense of transformation for this month and moving in new directions. It might be with this that there are changes in your relationships, but it could also be the relationship you have with yourself. I feel this is a great month for you to start meditating, to start looking at what it is that needs to be healed right now. And it might not be in your present life. It might be from previous lifetimes. It might be from even a previous lifetime in this lifetime. So it's who you were. So there's healing going back in time. And I feel with this orange, orange is often a color that links you in with childhood and your childhood friends. So you may find that connections to your childhood friends come up, or it might be that you start to think about them. It might be that there are events, experiences that come up from childhood or that are coming up now that relate to your childhood. So there's a connection with healing with this. And also with this orange, I feel like there's an opportunity for growth for you this month. It feels almost as if you can go from being maybe that child or feeling like a child into feeling more mature. So because I'm coming up with that, it could be that there's potential for promotion. It could be that there's potential for you to be a leader as well. Oh, I love that. Okay, our final stone is this beautiful piece of angelite. It's very tiny. And I feel that I want to say, even though it's small, it's mighty. It almost looks like a wing in some respects here, because the angelite, of course, links you in with the angels. This blue is a matte blue. It's not all shiny like the other stones. If you see those, they have a shine to them, whereas this doesn't. So I feel that it's an individual energy. It's saying that you might feel a little bit lonely sometimes. You might feel that you're not the same as everybody else. And that's the point. You're not supposed to be the same as everybody else. You're supposed to stand out because you're doing your own thing. And that's what you might find this month as well, that it's focusing on doing your own thing. And part of that doing your own thing may be that you need to separate yourself from people so that you can find your own path, find your own truth. Again, this blue energy is about creativity, inspiration, meditation, connecting to yourself, connecting to your own wisdom as well. But also asking the angels for help, asking your angels for support. Now, blue is a color of communication. So this month, you may find yourself putting a lot of information out there about yourself, but not necessarily verbal. I'm seeing it written down. So you might find yourself sending out resumes, or it could be that you're sending out letters to reconnect to people. Also, there could be writing in this. It's not just writing resumes or writing emails. It could be writing a journal or writing a blog or writing something that you are sharing with others, but you're not necessarily sharing in physical form. Because I feel like this blue is about you going a little bit behind the scenes or not necessarily connecting to lots of people physically, but it could be that you're connecting to people virtually. One more thing that's coming up with this is your throat and your ears around this area is to keep this part healthy. Start to sing or to shout words that are really healing for your throat and healing for you. Notice what's coming up. Notice what you're listening to, because sometimes with songs, things like songs, songs go over and over and over in your mind. Be mindful of the words in those songs, because the songs can be negative and you don't realize it and you're taking it in. So I feel that is also the message from this stone for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Watch the next video now, and I will see you next month with another Crystal Messages video. Bye for now.